Here are your names. Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, and Mr. Pink.
Why am I Mr. Pink?
Because you're a faggot, all right?
Jesus Christ, Joe. Fucking forget about it. It's beneath me, you know? I'm Mr. Pink. Let's move on.
I'm so goddamn mad hollering at you guys, I can hardly talk. Let's go to work.
Welcome to Channel 1337. I'm Grey Fox, and I'm here with PLASMATOR, and we are playing. I nearly said Resident Evil. It's Reservoir Dogs.
Name of the game.
Oh Jesus! I nearly said Resident Evil, and there's Tommy Vercetti in the background there from Vice City.
Just
remember?
Laughing at you.
Yeah. Jesus Christ! This is not Resident Evil. We're still in the summer Crimewave, people. Yeah. So this is a Reservoir Dogs. It's a Quentin Tarantino game. No. No. Nah, it's not. Yeah, this is the tutorial. We're playing as... Oh, God. Clipping. We're not playing as... Oh, God. Clipping.
Who is that?
Is this Mr. Blonde?
It's...
He's the undercover cop. Anyway, spoilers for the movie. Wow, straight away. But anyway, you play as this guy for the first mission, doing your tutorial, just because he doesn't really have too much dialogue.
Well, does he say... And yeah, he does say a little bit, doesn't he?
He does say a little bit, but he doesn't have too much.
Spoilers.
Yes, a lot of spoilers, sorry. If you stop the video now and go and watch Reservoir Dogs if you've never seen it. If you've never seen it, go.
Well, if you don't really kind of remember it, maybe have another watch as well,
Yeah,
if you want.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. So stop the video or pause it. Yeah, pause it. Keep the window active. I
think that this is definitely something I would do.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Alex is very much in control here. This is a game where me and Alex have decided to pass the controller to one another at random times.
Which becomes less random as the game progresses.
Yeah, you will kind of recognise patterns of behaviour, which is something that I quite enjoy seeing in people. Actually, I like seeing how people play their video games and judging people by it. No, I try not to judge people too much. You know, Alex, will you do the tutorial and just shoot some things? There's a bunch of targets to the right that you should be shooting at.
I should be shooting at... Well, I saw the targets, but I thought I'd just go up to them.
You can see the little policemen. You really want to shoot them, obviously.
Yeah, and well, I mean, yeah, it's difficult not to shoot barrels when there's barrels to shoot.
Well, yeah,
except like if you're playing like, the getaway.
The getaway, yeah. Whacked that out fairly recently. Well, I never played it. Alex gave it the full shebang on that one.
Yeah.
That'll be coming soon.
Yeah, after
inverted commas coming soon.
A lot of editing.
But that's some wonderful shooting there, Alex. You've got a PSG-1 looking rifle there. That thing is designed to shoot about half a mile. And you're...
I'm getting them good though.
You know, well, you're no scoping them, aren't you? I'm surprised you didn't go for the
bullet festivals.
Yeah. This is your little special. Like if you hit the we're playing it on the Xbox 360. It's an Xbox. Well, we're playing the Xbox version of this game on the Xbox 360 because it's backward compatible. A bullet festival is a Max Payne bullet time.
Yeah.
So it's just one of them. But it'll show you all the hits like after you've done it. bit like VATS in Fallout. So Max Payne Fallout.
Max Payne Fallout.
Yeah, it's a Max Payne Fallout attack.
Okay.
Yeah, but with less VATS. Cover training.
We're gonna learn some more about cover because you need to know about cover.
Wow. Right, just some quick scores on this game. Metacritic gave this a 50%, IGN gave this a 3 out of 10. I think that's a little harsh. And GameSpot gave this a 4.6 out of 10. I think it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I've played far worse than this. Just gonna check the wiki a second, just check a couple of things. Well, it's actually a really enjoyable game. If you can pick this up for a few quid, I believe I picked this up at my local pack outlet in Plymouth. So yeah, stay in cover. This game came out in 2006 in Europe. It came in Europe and America. It obviously didn't hit Japanese shores. Damn. Oh well. This game has been refused classification in Germany and Australia, essentially banning the game from sale in both countries. The Australian Classification Board found it not to be commissioned by the MA15 plus classification, and as such the game has been made unavailable for sale or hire or to be demonstrated in Australia. Jesus.
I think we've done things a bit better this time.
It's not been officially released in Japan, but it does remain available. So there you go. That covers up its territories. But what I want to know is the voice of Michael Marsden's character, you know? Yeah. Sorry, Michael Madsen. Sorry. Madsen, not Marsden. Sorry, I'm very sorry, Michael. I must have done that so many times in my life. I'm really sorry about that. You're quite cool, actually. You're quite a cool actor. Yeah, and everybody else is just cast as voice. So, interesting how Michael Madsen did the voice of the Mr. Blonde, but then everybody else was just I'm just going to say random voice talent. I know you guys do a good job.
Yeah. But doing versions of other people's.
Yeah, that like the guy in the green, the pale green shirt, that is not Steve Buscemi. That is not Steve Buscemi, as you will hear. So in this scenario, I think you buggered it. You have to learn to keep people calm. It's quite an interesting mechanic. This is what actually makes the game really, really quite fun. The way you can direct people, the way you go about doing this is by locking on with the left trigger and then not firing with the right trigger, because that would just kill them. You press the Y button. If you're playing this on PlayStation, it's triangle. And then that will shout at that person. They'll either respond to it and then put down their gun or whatever, or if they don't, you can generally shoot their direction, and that will scare them a little bit. So there is there's a bit of a mechanic about scaring people and being able to manipulate them. Once they have dropped their weapon, you can then guide them whilst you're holding the left trigger still. You can then use the right stick to move that person. Say pushing the stick down will bring them towards you, left, right, and then once you bring them up to a wall or something like that, if you hit the Y button again, you will make them go up against the wall, and then they'll just be subdued for a bit. If you go firing off your gun in that certain situation, though, they might get up, grab their gun, and start shooting at you. So you've got to be a little bit careful about it. You'll see this mechanic used like to win the game. It is the way of winning the game. By holding people up and controlling people, you will earn a little bit of that special bar underneath the guns, underneath the little gun icon. Once that fills up, that will allow you to do the Max Payne Fallout bullet time thing. But you can also use it for something else that I think we only used maybe once in the entire game. And it allows you to threaten everyone in the room, and they will just put down their guns immediately. It's quite cool when you do it.
Did it do it when you're holding a hostage, was it? Or...
Yeah. You have to hold a hostage and then use the special.
But it'll come to the hostage thing in a sec, I think.
Yeah. I don't think it will show you how to do it in the tutorial.
Does it not?
No, I don't remember it. I'm not 100% sure on that. I remember you having a lot of fun with Mr. Blue here, making him run around left and right. So I'm giving you a little bit of the real tutorial, whilst Alex dicks around for a few more minutes.
Pretty much, yeah. Because I mean, there's
it's quite a lot. It is quite a lot to understand at first. I got used to it. That looked like a little face. It looked like a little robot face next to the safe. It's okay. Right,
yeah,
so
there you go. Hostage taking.
Hostage taking. So that will get into this now, but I don't think it will show you the special. I don't remember it, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I remember discovering it by accident. You know.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I just spazzed out and hit the right bumper. That's the special button. I think it's the black button if you're using the original Xbox controller. The black button. Because there was a black and white button that were like really offset, like right where the ball of your thumb is on your right hand.
Oh.
Yeah, really weird place to put some buttons.
It's a weird place to put some buttons.
Yeah, you'd always accidentally hit them. I could be wrong there. There might have been above. I remember they were slightly different shape button as well, slightly smaller. It was just a bizarre controller. The original Xbox. So yeah, there you learned about hostage taking, and this is neutralizing. So this is how you're going to go about getting people to put their guns down. Normally, you have to be facing them. What I like to do is try and funnel everyone into a line, and then neutralize everybody at once, because it works on like an arc. Like if you're not facing that person, they won't be neutralized. So if you try and get everybody in, like facing everybody at the same time, you can neutralize them all.
Yeah.
A lot easier, and it will just push the bar up, the special bar. So what you can do, you can hit the A button, and then that will hit them. That will scare people, but the person that you have hostage has a health bar. They don't in this tutorial. But if you hit them too much, they'll die. If you're holding a hostage and you kill someone, generally the people holding guns on you will just open fire on you. You seem to be having a lot of fun though, pushing. Is that Mr. Blue again?
Mr. White, is it?
Nah. I swear that's Mr. Blue, and you're pushing him back in that room again.
Put him in here.
Yeah.
I feel that's very.
Oh no, it is Mr. White. You are right. Not Walter.
No,
Just
from Reservoir Dogs,
generic
the game
Mr.
and
White.
movie of the same name.
Some amazing skill put in place here. You're watching Channel 1337.
When I try and get him through the window.
Take him too far. Take a hostage too far, you'll push him over the edge and lose it.
Yeah, that should have just about do it, I reckon.
Channel 1337 is about
Give you a
great gameplay. Great. Oh wow! Did you see him through the hole in the wall? Little super shimmy through the hole in the wall.
Let's see the other guy through the hole in the wall after I've gone to show Joe what's going down.
Yeah.
Joe's not liking it.
No, Joe's not impressed by what you're doing today, is he?
Joe over the head.
So yeah, just put Joe in the corner.
He's like, what are you doing?
He's not impressed. He's shaking his head. So now we'll what you have to do, grab him with the B button. Now head towards those cops and aim at the police. Not Mr. Blonde. Not Mr. Pink.
Oh.
His head would be really hurting by now.
Yeah, I reckon.
Right, so that did it. Yeah, both the police officers in your field of vision.
Did their guns disappear?
Maybe. But that's how you do that. So continue. And now... Oh, you need to put them up against the wall. So now what you need to do, you need to aim at either of those...
White through the window.
Yeah, you can. There, yeah, Mr. White in the window. Brilliant. Wow. So aim at the police officers. If you lock on with the left trigger, that will generally help. See, now you're just shouting at them. Right, aim at the police officers.
Alright, okay, we'll do it. There we go.
There you go. Press the Y button. And then move them up to the wall using the right stick. Hold the left trigger.
Do it. Well, I mean,
it's okay. We'll get there eventually. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Mr. White's fine.
Good.
Right, Eddie's dressed as a cop. It's really funny. I wish we could get these as like outfits like during the game. Like just change everybody to like give them all paintball guns as well instead. Right, there you go. You just had to move them up against the wall and then press the Y button.
There's his gun.
Yeah, his gun's there. Don't worry about that. It's fine.
Not a bad day's work, kid. Remember all that and the job will go like clockwork. Any fuck-ups and I'll find you responsible. I'm hungry. Eddie, tidy this place up.
So there you go. There's some story for us.